Hey, what's up, guys? Green Dude here, and I'm bringing you guys the second episode of our podcast, BroChat. As usual, I've got Joel, Michael, and Pat with me. So, Joel, you want to go first? Say hi.
Hey, it's Joel.
And Michael.
Hello.
And lastly, we have...
Bonjour. It's Pat.
That was so delayed, man. Alright, so after that awkward little introduction, we're just going to hop right into it, guys. Today's topics, we have free-to-plays, your opinions, our opinions on the Black Ops 2 DLC, the latest DLC. Does anyone know what it's called?
Revolution.
Revolution, that's it.
I got a video on my channel if you want to check that out.
The rise and influence of handheld gaming. By that we mean the good old DS, the PSP, and of course the iPhone and iPod Touch. And lastly, the GTA 5 game has been delayed once again. So we're just going to hop right into it. Free-to-plays, when it's done right, it's amazing fun. I mean, League of Legends, who's actually played that?
I give it a go.
Yeah.
And comparing that to other games like, let's say,
RuneScape.
what? Sorry? RuneScape, yeah. Like, they offer you everything that you need to have a good time, to have fun and such like that. And you don't even have to give them a cent if you don't want to. You don't have to give them a freaking dollar. You can just go for it. And, like, it's not one of those games that forces you to pay to have fun. Like, it's actually done right. Whereas you got some games out there where it's like, well, if you want to do well, if you want to have fun, you have to, like, chuck them $10, like, whatever. Has anyone played, Spiral Knights?
Yes.
That is an absolute bitch of a game when it comes to the game mechanics, playstyle, and to like have fun. You have to like give them $20. Otherwise, you have to wait like like a day or something to play again.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I played it briefly.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's really it's this thing where free-to-play games have always had that underlying theme where it's like, you know, even as kids, it was like RuneScape, right? Oh my god, you've got this whole area, and then they like release the map that the members see, and it's like you're in this kind of corner. It's like those kids that they put in the corner because they're not really like safe to be around the other kids. And you know, like people are trying to abuse the system.
Yeah.
And then you have all these like members who walk around. Some member walks around in that area, and everybody's like, "Oh, he's glorious." It's just this. I don't know. They didn't need it. You know, the great thing about League of Legends and games like that, competitive RTSs, is that anybody you can get good at it and not need to pay a cent.
Exactly. Like with RuneScape, I mean, you can have fun, I guess, in your little pissy area that they give you, but like it's not really fair to the kids that aren't allowed to like
buy
get
membership.
on their buy a membership, get on their parents' PayPal credit cards, because you know some parents are still a bit
Jewish,
I guess, hesitant. We're not going to use that line. Some parents are still a bit worried to give out their credit card information, all that, you know, because you don't know who's on the other side of that computer freaking taking money out of your account.
Exactly.
And yeah, like League of Legends just does it so well. You know, you don't have to give them a cent if you don't want to. And Team Fortress 2, you play the game, you play the core game.
Yeah.
That's all there is. If you want to buy a hat, a costume, you go for it. Whereas you have like, what's that first person shooter called online? It's free.
Oh yeah, I played that one. It's like, I don't know.
No clue. Is it the one that Tom plays?
Is it PlanetSide 2?
It's
on Steam.
I forgot what it's called, but the point is they give you literally one gun, and it's decent. But if you want a gun stronger and better, and it actually makes a difference, like it actually makes you better, then you have to give the money. Otherwise, you're stuck getting like get your ass kicked in by people who can't afford to waste their money and time onto this game and like all that stuff, and just really ruins the experience, the whole gaming experience altogether. But yeah, I was thinking of trying out League of Legends and all that stuff just for the sake of giving it a go, but really I heard it's not very noob friendly, so yeah, I'm a bit worried about that.
So
Yeah.
If you already get hated on, wow, you're gonna get absolutely dicked on and lol.
Yeah. But tying that on to the second topic, which is the Black Ops 2 DLC, that shit is 1,200 Microsoft points. That's $15-20.
Okay, can I make a point here?
Yeah, go.
It has always been 1,200 Microsoft points.
Back in the day,
in the day, from Modern Warfare 2 all the way through now Black Ops 2, they have all been 1,200 Microsoft points. So like,
I smell an
You know,
argument.
you know what?
Back in the day,
It's
they
not
used to
that
be
worth it either. The
Hang on.
1,200 Microsoft points for what? 4 maps and 2 zombie maps. I would pay. I reckon 800 Microsoft points max for those 4 maps. Those maps aren't actually that good, to be honest. What they should have done was they should have split that DLC into 2 parts and had it like 800 each. So one part would be the zombies and the other part would be the multiplayer. So I wouldn't have to like waste that extra 800 for the other part that I didn't want.
Michael,
Yeah.
can I correct your math there? It's 600 each.
Scheiße!
I think zombies.
Well, I'd rather have it like 800 max anyway. So.
All right, Hulk. I think zombies. That's something else. I think that's really fair. If you're gonna give someone 5 zombies maps, I mean that is like a next level of fun and entertainment. That is borderlining me being happy to pay 1,200 for. But 1,200 for another 4 PC multiplayer maps that aren't even that good. I mean, Michael, you have the DLC, one zombie map which I haven't played, but I'm assuming it's a decent map because all the zombies maps are.
It's nice. I like it.
Yeah. And now they're introducing guns, which is a great idea, but one gun? I mean, give us at least 3. And don't screw it up like how the other poor free-to-plays have. Don't give us overpowered guns. So, like, for those kids who can afford the DLC, they get, like, the best weapons and they just run around bloody killing everyone. And yeah, just shoving it in our faces because we can only pick up the guns and not use them for ourselves. But
I'm gonna have to say, Michael kind of does have a point with the splitting it into multiple packs, because I mean, if you've got someone who's really a hardcore multiplayer fan but does not enjoy zombies, then they should have every right to strictly buy the gun and not have all these attached bits, because in the end, I mean, let's just go to the targeted audience the actual audience versus the target audience. The actual audience of Call of Duty is what, like 12-year-olds?
Yeah.
Like 14-year-olds max. And a lot of these kids are playing games with their friends that, I'd assume would be multiplayer because it's competitive, whereas zombies is a little bit more cooperative. And if I was probably at their age, I would probably get the guns over the zombies maps. And for a kid who didn't really have much money to actually spend on games, I would probably choose what was most beneficial to me if I could. And so I think does it come back to the fact that the developers are just trying to get as much money as possible? They're trying to save us. That's
here's
a
the
question
thing
for next time.
Here's the thing.
Ooh.
I was watching Radio Respawn today. That's just another talk show, and it's like this. Back in the day, it was 800 points, and even then, we weren't purely too keen on spending that money. Too happy about it. Don't get me wrong. It's what is that, like $5-8 cheaper? But even back then, like, the fact is, no one really complained. It's like, I don't want to spend it, but I want to play the game more. And now it's like 1,200 people like, I don't really want to spend that much. But if everyone else is going to buy it and I'm going to be the one kid left out and I want to have fun, then, I'm just going to have to do it. And so it's kind of like this kind of forced peer pressure thing going on. And no one's really opening up about it. Don't get me wrong, I don't think the freaking developers would listen to us if we
Complained.
protested, unless like everyone just stopped buying the DLC as freaking like that's never gonna happen anyways.
Yeah.
But the point is, the company's just.
Well, my question is, what would you rather spend the 1,200 Microsoft points on, or the money? Get that?
I have more fun buying 2 arcade games.
Yes.
2 arcade games for that price. It's like this. The big companies that release the DLC, we're the bitches basically. We we just do as we told. We freaking they have complete control over us. I'm not gonna make any bad references because I was about to. Basically, they just have complete control over us. We have little to no say because we just do as we're told, and that'll, I guess, keep us quiet.
And you know what the worst thing about it is that it happens with every game that comes out every year. So we're just basically throwing our money out and doing the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, it's like the next level of subscription fee. You're fucking paying $90 for the bloody COD disc. Like $90 for a disc when you think about it. And then what? Another what is it? Let's say $15-20 per DLC, 4 DLC packs, 80, 180, almost $200 a year on a COD game. If you're a hardcore player. That's like, seriously, $200 a year? That's what? Why? It's the same game every time. Bungie, they were great. After a map pack came out, when the next map pack afterwards came out, the previous one was free. Or at least became 50% off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they even released the occasional map like for free out of love. But you know, go for it.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, because it is Black Ops 2, what they're probably gonna do towards the end, like they did with Black Ops 1, is like probably bring out a complete zombies map pack. I'm not sure if they will, but they're more than likely to. That will, of course, keep the zombies fans going and stuff. And yeah,
I hope so because, as I said, I'd be more happy to pay $1,200 for zombies maps because that's just another level of fun for me personally, and just a whole new game on its own now because zombies has just grown to that level. Whereas the multiplayer maps, for some reason, I just don't click. I mean, the last time I actually enjoyed a good map was back in Modern Warfare 2 with like Terminal and all that stuff. They were good maps. Something about these, like since Black Ops 1, the maps just haven't really clicked with me and I'm just, the game's just dying on me a lot faster, simply put. But
Nazi Zombies needs a standalone game.
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty much grown to that point where they've just developed so many different game types within that one game.
Yeah.
Like Grief and all that stuff, which is great.
I'd happily buy it as a separate game.
Yeah,
Yes.
before you know it, we'll be paying $80 for multiplayer, $80 for the freaking zombies game.
Zombies.
Then we'll be getting DLC for all that crap, and then no one's gonna pay the last $20 for the pissy campaign.
$400 a year.
But yeah, that's just my little rant. Honestly, it's 1,200 points is the only reason why I haven't bought it yet, and it's been out for like a week or two now. Michael, with you having the map pack, what are the highlights about it? What actually makes it, if it is worth the 1,200 points?
This is worth the 1,200.
He's just laughing.
Well, to be honest, it's just another map pack. It's nothing special. The maps aren't really great. They could have done so much more with them. There's no more advantage points. Like you can't get up and just see everyone. It's just like little close quarter combat, and yeah, no, I don't like it.
So they've just chucked shit.
Yeah, they threw those maps out there and got people to buy it, but at the end of the day, people are just gonna get bored of it.
I'd pay for oh crap, I'm cutting out. Everyone resuming in 3, 2, 1.
The whole time.
Oh, we've just got it.
We're fucking going. All right. Okay, we're back off the cutting out. Basically, in Modern Warfare 2, they had the remakes of the COD 4 maps. They were good fun.
Yes.
Yeah, they had. Did they have one of those in each?
They had 2 in each map pack, and that's pretty much the only reason why I bought them, and it's what saved the maps. But honestly, I think it's outrageous altogether, and I don't think I'll buy it if not for just the one zombie map, which is bloody crazy. 1,200 points for one map. Anyways, anyone want to finish it up, or shall we just move on?
I'm ready to move on.
Yeah, I'm ready to move on.
All right, so basically, every 5-year-old, every single 8-year-old out there has an iPod Touch or an iPad. And it's not for the reason that we all used to get it for our music and movies. Everyone's just hooked onto the freaking App Store, and it's just become the central control of the handheld gaming market. We all had our Game Boys, our DSs, and all that stuff. And because of the App Center, sorry. Yeah, the iPods and all that stuff. The PSP's gone down the crapper. The bloody the DS.
It was never going to do
The
well.
DS is doing fine. Thanks to Pokemon. Pokemon and Mario is the only thing keeping it alive. And but yeah, the PSP is gone, and the App Store is just absolutely taking out every parent's freaking spare cent. Pat, you had something.
Thank you, Apple, for ruining the world.
Thank you, Apple, for your bloody overpriced garbage. Pat, what did you want to say before in terms of this?
I think it's crazy the link that just one game has made from the separation between handheld games and PC games. Minecraft has brought both of those together in a big way because, I mean, Minecraft is like Lego for kids. Like, we used to have Lego blocks, now they have it in their pockets and they can build it with their friends. And, so Minecraft, I think, has kind of been the gateway to the newest generation, so the kids today, who are like age 6 to, I don't know, let's say 12, who are kind of, they rely on their parents to buy them games, and so parents know what their kids are buying.
Yeah. So is the full version of Minecraft actually available on the App Store?
There's a Pocket Edition.
Right, because I didn't know that. See, I mean, don't get me wrong, that's probably a great influence, but I personally think that Angry Birds, being the one of the oldest freaking app games, whatever you want to call it, software available on the iPod Touch and all that stuff, I think that might be the greatest influence because of its simplicity and I guess the I get the rewarding feel when you like beat a level and like just the colors and all that stuff, and it's just a touch screen. You slide and watch the colors and birds fly and die. Like
interesting.
Yeah,
killing piggies.
You don't have to worry about learning the controls or anything. It's just dead simple. If you want to find the instructions, sure they're available. Otherwise, any 5-year-old can pick it up and take it off their parents and have a go.
In saying that, though, I mean, kids can run their own servers on the Pocket Edition. So
really,
yeah, it's pretty much like you can come play My World with me, on the Pocket, and I think that was a real big kind of change to how we see Pocket games. They're becoming more of a universal kind of okay. Let me rephrase this. Is the mobile versions of games becoming more of an attribute to the original game, or is it becoming more of a standalone? And I'd say for Minecraft, it works cohesively because I'm pretty sure you can port your worlds over to the PC as well. But yeah, no, it's a real big influence on kids. I've got a friend of ours who's got 3 kids, 3 sons and a daughter, who literally carry their iPad around everywhere, and that's all they do. And whenever we see them on Sundays or whatever, it's literally like, pull out their iPad, show me what they've built. And these kids are building like planes and cities and a McDonald's, which I didn't even know you could possibly make, and they did it. So I don't know, I think it's a good thing, and I think it's also a bad thing. Because
that's the power of Minecraft with its creativity and freedom and all that. This sandbox kind of game it is.
Yeah, it's good to see, and it's also bad because I think the memories of carrying around a Game Boy have always been kind of fun to me, and I think that's like, because mobiles are so easily accessible because everybody has one, and because a kid, all he has to do is get it from his mum's bag, rather than kind of learn the responsibility of, if you lose that Game Boy, it's gone. You can't call that Game Boy and hope that someone picks it up.
The mobile isn't a mobile anymore. It's just a freaking
game center
gaming device.
I'm fucking playing Temple Run right now on my phone.
Like I know families that have like 2 iPads, like 2 iPod Touches, and maybe even 2 iPhones. Why would you need that? It's just for the freaking software that's available on it. which you can pretty much get anywhere. How does Minecraft actually? Are the graphics good? How does it run on the iPod?
It runs pretty well. It's just that obviously the render settings are a lot lower to make room for processing power. So it's like.
But can you actually host multiplayer servers on that thing? So this thing's bloody more powerful than a fucking Xbox, and it's bloody fits in your pocket. Oh my god!
I read somewhere that the mobile phones today have like so much more power and processing than like all the technology that NASA had back in say the 1950s.
The latest iPhone has more technology and more power than the first rocket sent to the moon.
How crazy is that? That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Or it looks like we've created our own topic here, but the Xbox, believe it or not, the current model and the PS3 only has 256 megabytes of RAM.
Whoa.
Only. And our computers, well, mine, struggles to play fucking what? Skyrim, yet the Xbox can do it. I don't know how exactly computers and all that shit work in that much detail, but think about it, 256 megabytes of RAM. The next generation of consoles, so the PS4 and Xbox 720, they have 8 gigs of RAM. Like,
Jesus.
Joel, do the math. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not doing the fucking math.
I'm playing Temple Run up in this bitch.
Yeah, exactly. It's a new one as well. It's fun.
Isn't that the one where you get chased by the giant gorilla?
Yeah.
Same
Were
thing.
you always being chased by the giant gorilla?
No, there was 3
like
in the first one.
all 3 of them combined as one.
Yeah.
Anyway, we should go back and
This is the greatest topic.
Oh god. Point is, it's like, I don't know, 8 times stronger, something like that. And I don't know how technology works, but my computer's an absolute bitch in general.
What?
Like,
what about the computer you sold me? Think about that. Think about playing WoW on that.
Punched?
Yeah, the one that he punched.
Guys, I punched the computer, I broke it, and then I sold it to Joel for $400, and it worked until it broke. It broke the other day or some shit.
Yeah, I had to get a new one, and I have, and it's great.
But yeah, I don't know how technology works, but think about it, the friggin' PS3, 256 megabytes, and Uncharted 3 looks freaking amazing as it is. So...
It's interesting you mentioned that, because that could kind of lead us into our next segment with GTA being delayed. Because my theory with the delay is that PlayStation or Sony has a new console planned for us, and that's the reason for the delay. I reckon it's going to be announced on the newest console, much like how Twilight Princess was for the Wii. I think the reason for the delay is because there's going to be an announcement at E3 with details on a newer console, and it'll probably have a release with it. That's kind of my speculation.
The the people head of the PlayStation company or whatever, they've announced that they're planning to actually do a live stream of the announcing of the PS4 or whatever they want to call it. I think either February or March, like end of February, I mean, of course, or March. And either the developers of GTA, I think Rockstar Studios, they've either screwed up and they have to keep on delaying it because they don't know when the next gen consoles are coming out, or they just want time to build on their game and make it a lot better. That being said, they can make like a PS3 version and a PS4 version and, just fancy it up or whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, it's either that they're waiting for the next console, or they're just like
picking it up.
They need more time to polish up the game.
Chucking up a Bungie on Halo 2.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I've already...
Michael, you've pre-ordered the game?
Sorry?
Yeah, you've pre-ordered the game. What are your thoughts on waiting?
I pre-ordered it the other day, and I got a nice little poster with it that says Autumn 2013, and it's autumn, not fall, so it's obviously Australian. And so I'm thinking,
well, now you can definitely say that it's autumn in America.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't lie. They just twisted your words a bit.
So, anyways, here I was thinking, oh, sweet, this is coming in time for my birthday. I mean, they've already released another trailer for it. I'm all excited. And then here comes Dom coming saying, well, they're going to release it on September now. So I'm like, what? What? Come on.
You know what?
But
it'll be good for us in terms of school, but yeah, it's a bit funny how like you just wake up. Well, I woke up today. It's like, oh yeah, GTA 5, September 17. Yeah.
That's not going to be good for us in terms of school.
since GTA 4, we've waited what 4 or 5 years for this one, and look, I'm glad if they are taking their time with this game and just polishing it up and making it absolutely perfect, or like just getting it ready for another console. But yeah, the wait is just too long. I'm dying here.
Yeah, for something that was, I think, originally due November last year, that's almost a year's worth. And it's good if they do need to polish it up and make it better. But yeah, people do still play GTA 4, so it's, I'd like to say not that big of a deal, really. But, yeah, people are just holding out.
Only
just. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, as long as we see a big change in, or like, as long as they keep us updated on what is improved, because of the delay, like if they say, look, this is the reason for why we're delaying it, we're adding these features, or we've got a new idea that we want to include, then I'm happy. But I hate, and it's a pet hate of mine, when games are being released.
They haven't told us why.
When they say something and then they're like, oh, but we can't tell you what it is. You're just gonna have to find it in the game.
Yeah. No.
So
yeah.
If it. What was that, Dom?
Yeah. No, they haven't. They have given no reason whatsoever. It's just today everyone's woken up and it's like, oh great, I have to wait another 6 months now. And yeah, it's just gotten to the point where they've delayed it so much that everyone's speculating that it's going to be some kind of surprise release with the next gen consoles if they come out this year. Otherwise, I think they can just do a like HD crazy ass port over to the next generation. Yeah. Are we going to leave it at that? Does anyone else want to touch up on anything that we've mentioned today?
High score, guys. High score.
Yeah.
What are you playing again?
What are they, like gems, coins? I don't even know.
What are you playing? Temple Runner? Oh god. Anyways, right. I think we're going to leave it at that, guys. So yeah, thanks for watching. Once again, I'll put Michael's channel in the description below. And I think we'll try and do this, every... I'll upload it every Monday. So yeah, once a week. Can everyone manage that? Yeah, we'll see, whatever. Yeah. Alright. Anyways, we'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, green it out.